It's your girl Yinka, and for today's video I'll be sharing my hat collection. These are all hats that will fit girls with natural hair. So let me backtrack with a little story time. As I started growing my natural hair and getting more comfortable wearing it out, I wanted to have the option of wearing hats, right? So whether it's a sun hat or like a felt hat or suede hat, like in the winter, the wide brim hats. And between American Apparel at the time, Forever 21, ASOS, every hat I bought just didn't fit, and it was frustrating. So here are the basics. I pretty much wanted a hat that fit my head, whether I was wearing a wig, braids, my afro, or if I had my real hair, straightened out. And it was just such a headache trying to find a hat. And after Googling and Googling, I was like, I just have to get my own hat made. So I found this company in LA, and they are called Brim Hats. And I knew this was gonna be investment, so I definitely put some money aside. But I first called them to get a quote, and I believe for the style of hat that I wanted to get, this was maybe about 4 years ago, they quoted me at $260 or $290. It was definitely under $300, and I was like, you know what? This is custom. They made hats for notable celebrities and actors and actresses, and even Beyonce. They've made hats for literally everyone in Hollywood. So you know what? It's an investment. It's something that they're gonna have to custom make. It's something that I plan to keep for a long time, and it's something that's literally classic, timeless, seasonless, kind of, but not really, depending on the season. So I contacted them, got a quote, and then I saved up my pennies, and I decided, you know what? They're already making one hat. Let me just get two. And luckily, they allowed me to do a deposit, and then I could pay them the remaining few weeks after, so I didn't have to like cough up all the money up front. So I decided to go with a tan and black, I think it was felt or suede, I think it's felt, hat, but it's pretty much like those wide brim hats that you wear in the fall, in the winter, that you can tie a scarf on if you want to. And I just really wanted one because I remember American Apparel was selling them at the time, and none of them fit me, and they all were like one size, and it was just frustrating because I like to switch my hair up. I like to wear my afro or my weave, and just knowing that there's a hat out there that can fit my head for any situation is a game changer. So I'm gonna show you my first two hats. So these two hats were the first two hats that I got made. So this is a tan, I guess you can call the style, wide brim hat. And when they were making the hat for me, they asked me to measure the circumference of my head, and I made sure when I measured it, I was either wearing a wig or braids or had my afro out so I can get a true idea. So I gave them my measurements, and I told them how many inches out I wanted the brim of the hat to be, and the colors. I told them I wanted black because it's a timeless color. I told them I wanted tan because it's a timeless color, and black. So these have been my go-to hats in the fall. I love these hats. Ooh. They're like floppy hats. Pretty much, yeah, I like the floppy hat. If I wanted to flop a little more, it can. If I want to, well, I don't want to mess up my makeup, but I can bring it more to my forehead. But yeah, this is pretty much the brown hat, and I'll show you guys the black one. And so I know these hats were pricey, but I've had these hats for 4 years now, and I've had no problems, no falling apart, no issues. Sometimes I'll tie a scarf around the middle of my hat and just like add a different style, or sometimes I might add a brooch. So like there's a lot you can do, and I just feel like when you invest in quality accessories that will last you a long time, and the fact that I can wear this hat with my afro, if I have braids, with this wig that I'm currently wearing, it's just like timeless. So this is how I solved that problem. So About a year later, after having success with them, I was like, you know what? I really want a straw hat, like the round, flat top straw hat. And again, I began ordering ASOS online, Net-a-Porter, just everywhere, and Zara, Walmart, Target, all of them, and just no luck. So I was like, you know what? Let me reach out to Brim Hats and see if they could make me this hat. And I showed them my inspiration picture, and they were like, oh yeah, that's simple. And they had my measurements on file, and they just used that. And they asked me what color I wanted the ribbon around the center of the hat to be. I told them black, classic, keep it classic. So this is the hat, bam. I've had this hat for 2 years now, and it has a leather lining on the inside with a little bow and the Baron Hollywood hat maker stamp inside. And guys, having this hat has just been amazing. Like, I love this hat. Again, not gonna bring it down too forward because I don't want to mess up my makeup, but yeah, this hat, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. This is a classic hat. Or if I don't want to pull it all the way down, it could just be like, you know, ooh, ooh, how you doing? Hey, hey girl. I'm protected by the sun. Are you? Who? Me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, this hat, it's custom. But yeah, so this is another staple hat in my collection that I love, love, love. So now, the last hat. I only have 4 hats in my hat collection. And this came about when I was like, you know what? When I wear my natural hair or a ponytail, I need to be able to have sun protection. How can I find a solution to this? So I was searching, and then I came across a line by Eric Javits, and it was literally the Visor straw hats, and it has protection against the sun. It's Velcro, there's a sweatband built in, and it was about I'll double check the price, but I'll include the link in the description box down below. But here is the hat. I got this hat last year. And this is also very classic, similar to my custom straw hat. It has a straw brim, a waterproof vinyl, a waterproof fabric, and then this is just really dope. So the back is Velcro. There is a built-in Velcro towel sweatband. So guys, as you're wearing this in the winter time, well, now I'm about to get makeup on it, but you don't have to worry about getting sweat on your hat. So this is really cute, really fun, and I also love that I can also wear this even when my hair is down. This was definitely worth the purchase. And also the thing I love about this hat is that this is the hat you take on vacation, because regardless of your hairstyle, it's gonna fit. It's easy to pack into suitcase luggage. You don't have to worry about, oh, if I flatten it, damage it, unlike the straw hat. But if I was traveling with the straw hat, I would actually hold it. I would never put it in my suitcase. Well, actually I could put it upside down and then like stuff clothes around it, so I could check it in. But I really, really like this Visor hat. It's a staple, whether you're going to the beach, going golfing, just a day. It's literally an everyday hat, any occasion, it's appropriate. And it's classic straw with the black brim, and you know your girl is ready. Let's play some golf. Oh. That is all 4 of my hats in my current hat collection. And I also wrote a blog post sharing some resources where you guys can find hats to fit your natural hair or your head when you wear extensions or weaves. So I will include that blog post down below. So I hope you guys found this video very informative, and let me know down below how you have solved your hat problems, whether it's because you wear extensions or you just have a big head, because I believe I have a big head on top of the fact that I wear extensions a lot, and my afro. So let me know in the description box where you have bought your hats or how you found the solution to this. And I will include the link to everything in the description box. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Deuces.